Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life, and this is my usage overview for the T-Mobile account. Now, the reason I wanted to make this video, I wanted to acknowledge that some of the lines that I have on the account, they don't live in the same household as me, but I'm noticing the usage is increasing. It's increasing every single cycle. Not a lot, but it's increasing. Like 5 gigs, 10 gigs, 15 gigs. So, and my usage overall is increasing, as you can see. I went from 1.3 gigs in November to 2.4 gigs on the current cycle, and there's like a day left. So I'll probably finish at around what you see here. Could this be a problem for T-Mobile? They will have to address this. Not by sending out letters to customers saying, restrict your usage. They will have to handle that themselves. They will have to find further densification, right? They will have to find areas to further densify. They will have to keep an eye out on spectrum. They will need more spectrum if usage is going to increase like this. And they could put further network management into the plans, right? Like deprioritization, that could come back, and everything else. They could do that because the usage is increasing, and that's just me. So I know other people out there, the same thing's happening. You got to remember, T-Mobile has a younger age group. I've seen those numbers. They have a younger age group versus AT&T and Verizon. They were able to attract more millennials. So they have higher usage to begin with. Before anything else, they already had higher data users versus AT&T and Verizon for the most part. And it's a younger crowd, and they have more unlimited customers. So, or unlimited oriented customers. So they just use it. And and as you can see, the usage is high. And I know there's others out there that use way more than I do. So this should be a steady trend of increases that T-Mobile will see across the board. AT&T has acknowledged it on their base. They're saying it's like a 20% increase annually on usage, and that's going to double by 2028. And that's AT&T. They arguably have the oldest age group of customers. So I know T-Mobile's percentage is high, very high. So could that be a problem? How do they address it, right? Like I said, they could further densify, spend additional capital on that where needed, right? They're going to use the AI. They could further implement network management. Verizon did that towards the end of LTE. When stuff got really, really tight with spectrum and it congested, they started implementing the on the new plans, right? You could only do 720p. If you wanted to do 1080, you had to pay that extra $10. Or 4K. So I think the most they allowed at that time was like 4 megabits per second. I think that might still be the case. So that's how you manage the network. So we'll see if T-Mobile implements something like that in the future, or if they just continue to densify. It's possible, but the usage is definitely there. They said they can handle multiple terabytes on the current spectrum. We will see if that's true 3-4 years from now. That's what I'm referencing when I make the videos. I don't talk about tomorrow. I don't talk about the end of the year, next year. I'm talking about like 3 to 5 years out. Can they still support this type of usage without making a drastic change like network management, densification, or another spectrum auction? So let me know your thoughts. Remember, T-Mobile did the same thing during LTE. They started adding a lot of usage. They started growing even more. And the network was congested. I'm telling you guys, it was. Maybe not all of it, but 2 sectors out of the 3 or 4, depending on the site. I mean, they were loaded, just congested down to nothing. Calling was struggling. So I experienced that, and that's why I left T-Mobile as my primary back then. But now they can clearly handle the usage without problem, but we'll see how that turns out in the future. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Live. See y'all in the next one. Peace.